Hello, hello. Elizabeth Scala here from elizabethscala.com. And today I'm here with you for a very quick informational video about a program that's coming up during National Nurses Week. And I've created this informational video for you because I really believe in this concept called nursing from within. So connecting to that spirit of nursing inside of yourself, connecting to your inner joy of what it means to be a nurse, and really allowing yourself to be uplifted and empower your nursing practice so that we sort of have this grassroots effort of a nursing evolution. So what sometimes happens when we're trying to implement a change at a larger organizational level? Well, usually one or maybe all of three things can happen. We can be potentially blocked by some red tape. We may come up against some very serious heavy hitters, some political policies that are already in place. Or usually what we're told in this day and age of this financial environment, there's just no funding for that. Okay, so the way I see it, that these three objections can actually create some adventurous crossroads. We can stop, do nothing at all, just kind of pout or become upset with the answers. We could try harder, sort of forcing it, believing it, that it'll happen if we can just force it through. Or we could take a whole new approach. We can find a new route and just kind of get creative and work around these negative Nancy's, these naysayers. And what's that? A nursing workaround? Well, that should be a phrase in healthcare dictionary, because we all know about the nursing workaround. So I vote really for option 3. And option 3, sort of going with the flow and just following their creative energy. At my own organization, and I wanted to bring Reiki to the nursing staff, my friend and I tried all sorts of things, and we finally did come to land on the grassroots approach. Instead of, the sort of top-down decision-making process, coming from the higher ups and coming down, we really empowered ourselves and thus our colleagues to implement some major shifts. From now the bottom up. And so my friend calls it, we're creating this revolution. So I'm hosting this program, as I alluded to at the first slide, during National Nurses Week, called The Art of Nursing. And I've actually created 2 different ways that people can come and join us and participate. One way, there's my dog. One way is to participate as an individual. And the other way is, and that would be a nurse, practicing nurse, or not, a nurse or a nursing student, someone that's enrolled in nursing school. And the other option is for organizations to really invest in this program and then gift the participation to their nursing staff in celebration of Nurses Week. Well, I thought the organizational option was really a great idea. It's not completely panning out that way. As I mentioned in the beginning of this informational video, I'm coming up against some objections, which is okay with me, because as I said before, I have a choice. And so I could either forget about the whole thing and just be done with the event, which is not going to happen. I could force it and just keep telling these people they really need it. Or I can flow with it, and I choose to go with the flow. So the other day I was driving home from work, and I had, I'm driving and I'm thinking about the individuals and the organizations and this whole, dilemma of what's going to happen. And I had a really awesome vision. I came up with a really cool idea. I actually pulled off the side of the road to do some quick math on my cell phone calculator, and I took the organizational price ticket. Okay, so what the organizational would pay. And I divided that by the individual rate. And what I came up with, so I did, some handy dandy math, and I definitely needed a calculator. But you want to know what I came up with? This number, 23.333 repeating, right? And what does this mean? So it means if you yourself would just gather 23 other, so you as a total 24 individuals, it would make sense for you to participate in the art of nursing at the organizational ticket price, getting 24 people together. And then think about it, as you get 25 people, 26 people, 27 people, as the numbers go up, the individual rate goes down. And I've actually had a couple of folks come to me with some really great ideas, which I'm going to tell you at the end of this informational video. So back to my story real quick with me bringing Reiki to my hospital. So my friend and I, we didn't feel like we had much support, and we didn't know what to do first. We didn't know where to start. We just kept approaching it, going back to the grassroots efforts. So what did we do? We created a networking group. So we're holding monthly meetings to get those like-minded professionals together and to feel like they have a place to gather and build community and gain support. We've created Reiki classes and Reiki shares, and with the Reiki shares, it's a really great way for practitioners to come together and to practice with each other and to receive this beautiful modality. And now, at this point, we have taught 3 classes. We have a waiting list of over 36 people wanting to take our classes. We have people looking for the other levels, and we have a mailing list of over 50 names of people interested. And this all started with a grassroots effort. We really didn't know what to do first, second, or third, but we just had a vision of what we wanted. We believed in ourselves, and we worked together, and we really made it happen. So that's what I want to talk to you about today. If you want to join this Art of Nursing event, this program, which I have to tell you, I just got off of 3 of the recorded interviews, because the interviews with the speakers are pre-recorded. That way you can download them, save them to your mobile devices, your laptops, whatever, watch them on your own time or watch them as they release. But it's really convenient. We pre-record them. I got off of 3 pre-recorded interviews today, and I am feeling the energy from just those 3 speakers. I mean, I woke up today feeling tired and maybe a little sad and just really uncertain of my work and my business and my flow. These 3 women got me out of my funk, and I just feel so energized. I feel so enthusiastic. So I'm sharing this video with you. So if you yourself and 23 others, remember I said we're trying to get a group together so we can lower your individual ticket rate, you can join us for the Art of Nursing event come this Nurses Week. Now, I know some people listening out there will probably start with some quick self-imposed objections. I don't have time. I don't know that many people. No one's going to join me. Who would I get to join me? Well, just pause, exhale, let that go. If you want something, if you want this, you can, and you absolutely will have it. Be the voice of leadership. Be a change agent. Think outside of the box. Get creative. Become that nurse, the nursing from within. So think about it. Where are nurses gathering? How many people do you work with on your unit or your place of employment? Do you have a sister unit? So let's say you work on table floor A, and then there's table floor B, and can you get nurses from both of those floors together? Just an example. Do you have another workplace or another, maybe if you're a nurse who works in a hospice or a nursing home, do you have any, area, community, similar types of organizations that you all can gather together? Are you in a nurse association, a local chapter, and maybe your local chapter in, let's say, Philadelphia can get together with the mainline chapter of Pennsylvania? Can you get 24 nurses together or more, okay? And then gather as a group, and again, come in at an organizational, and again, at the end, I'm going to talk to you about how we can set this up, but come in at the organizational level and get that ticket price discounted lower and lower, depending on the more and more people that you can come up with. Okay, so my goal because this event is going to be just really so much fun. It's going to be awesome. And my goal for you is that you'll leave work really feeling like you were able to be a nurse. You're finally able to do nursing work. Not just do the support person's role, not just fixing all of your ancillary department's issues, actually, doing nursing work, working up to your degree. Instead of answering phones, instead of, running for supplies or stuffing mailboxes, or maybe even following behind the providers, making sure they're doing their job, you being able to provide safe and quality care that you're proud of on a daily basis. No more going home and worrying about work, no more losing sleep and feeling guilty over what you didn't get to do. Really, this event, I want to instill and bring through all of these speaker interviews just a sense of when you leave work feeling joy, a sense of feeling proud again about nursing, feeling grateful and privileged and honored to be a nurse professional. So, you are a nurse. You provide excellent care every day. And it's time to get back to the art of nursing care, the spirit of nursing, the connection, the human connection, creating that healing presence and healing environment for our patients and clients. So let's take back control of our nursing practice, bring your voice to the table, and really feel good about what you do. So as I mentioned, there's a couple of folks out there who are being really creative about this. One state, actually, State Nurse Association, has gathered and said that they want to do this as an organization. And to find the funding for the organizational ticket price, they're going out to several of their state hospitals and pooling the funds, and then any of their state nursing members can get access to the event. Another group, they called me and they said, you know what, Elizabeth, we have 10 nurse practitioners that want to participate. And I said, okay, so I'm keeping their name. And if I had another group of 14 nurses, we could bridge those together. So it's really about becoming and getting really creative. Like I said, thinking outside the box. So what nursing group do you have? What number of people do you have? And how can we partner that with another group to get you 24 or more nurses above? Okay, so if you're watching this and you're thinking, yeah, I have a group of a dozen people. Yeah, I got a group of 20 people. Ooh, I've got a group of 30 people. So contact me. Let me know what numbers are in your groups. I will be sort of the middle liaison to match people up, or if you are at 24 or above and you want to come in at the organizational rate, you're already there. So really, questions, comments, feedback, I am all about being creative, coming up with a plan, finding something that works for you, because my goal really is to have all of you participate in this incredible event. Like I said, I just taped 3 of them today, 3 interviews today, and I am just feeling so alive and so joyful, just so inspired by what these 3 women shared. I can't wait to do the rest. So again, contact me. My email and phone number is here on the screen. I look forward to hearing from you, hearing your questions, coming up with a creative action plan, getting your group matched up with another, or bringing you in already as an organization. And you know what? I realized I didn't even share the event site. So the site would be elizabethscala.com, as you can see in my email address, elizabethscala.com, and then /AON. /AON for Art of Nursing. So elizabethscala.com /AON. So you can check out more about the event. Then after you find out that you do want to participate in the Art of Nursing program, contact me via one of these vehicles on your screen and we'll get you set up. So thank you so much and enjoy your health today. Thank you.